I'm at the Astoria gas station.
Okay.
Hey guys, Worggy here, and we're gonna be doing some more ATS today. You guys, just give me 1 second here. Making sure my chat's working. Alright. We're gonna be meeting Little Bear at the Astoria gas station here in a second. And we'll be taking a load down to Hops. Correction. Nope, I was right. It's Hobbs. Alright. And sorry for being so inconsistent with my stream lately, guys. Work's just been something else. And right now we'll be hauling some bulldozers down to Hobbs. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? So where you at? I'm just down the road from the gas station, where we normally park.
Hold on, I have to turn you up. Can you talk again real quick?
Can you hear me?
Holy shit, now I need to turn you down. By the time I got to your drum.
Oh, you're loud on my end. Here, one second. Not sure why you're so much louder. Can you talk now?
Yes, I can.
That's a little better. Alright, so where are you?
Coming from coastal mining.
Oh. But the trip that we're going to be making will be roughly about 2,000 miles. We'll take the 5 down to the 40. Once Little Bear eventually gets here. We like to do long hauls. Yeah, we almost always go from Hobbs to Astoria. Because it's about 2,000 miles. And it's the longest trip that you can really do. I would like to do longer. But it's the longest one you can do in multiplayer. You can get the coast to coast mod in Mexico and Canada. And you can get my longest trip I've ever done. I think it was 5,700 miles. Yeah, Truckers MP. Here's the load we'll be hauling. Hauling this bulldozer. I'm trying to get you guys a better angle on it. But I'm not having much luck. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it's been a minute for me too. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately. I put in about...
You were talking about the gas station we always meet at, right?
No, that's Portland. I'm in Astoria.
Oh, shit.
I'm guessing you're in Portland? I can head that way.
The gas station we usually meet at. Okay.
Okay. Alright, let me make sure that we're all... Yeah, we'll go straight to where Little Bear's at right now. Yeah, I haven't played it in a long time either, and for some reason I played it the other day, and I don't know. It was really fun. But now it's starting to get old again. So now I'm back to ATS. I still have a blast with it. I even tried a few other, like I tried Apex Legends. Is that what it's called, Apex? Yeah. I don't know what it is about Battle Royales, but I've never found one that I like. And that one's no different. I don't care for it either. Fortnite, I absolutely hate. I can't say enough bad things about Fortnite. Yeah, dude, I hate that. I hate it. It's better than Fortnite. Like, I don't understand the appeal to Fortnite at all. If I was going to play one, like PUBG, it looks pretty nice. It looks more realistic looking. Black Ops, it looks so, or I think it's called Blackout. It looked okay, but again, it just didn't catch my fancy for whatever reason. That's I think that, and I don't like if I'm gonna play a first-person shooter, I don't want to play Bob the Builder. Like, I want to just run up and kill people. I don't want to have to build shit. And that part really does it for me. Like, I really don't like the building aspect of it. But I also don't like the cartoonish look of it either. Realm Royale, yeah, it actually is fun. I have played it, but I'm just not into the Royale thing. But it is, I have played it, and it was pretty good. I did enjoy it. Fortnite, I tried it at one point, and just because everyone was playing, I was like, I gotta see what this is about. And I probably played about 5 games, and then I uninstalled it. It just wasn't my thing. I think a lot of your first-person shooters nowadays, I would be surprised if a first-person shooter comes out and it doesn't have a battle royale, just because of how popular that particular mode is nowadays. I mean, you look at the most viewed games on Twitch, and I mean, if you were a game developer and didn't put that mode in, it would be kind of dumb. I don't like it, but financially, as a company, if I was in charge of like developing a game, it would definitely have that mode. Yes, I agree 100% on that one. Like it's the OG. That and what's that other one? H1Z1. That's another one that kind of got the ball rolling. Me personally, I prefer, I'm not saying there's no skill involved in those games, but a lot of being able to get to the last, like if you finish number 1, you got lucky. Like, no one's good enough to fight off 25, 50 people, and a lot of it's just pure luck. You just got lucky.
I went ahead and pulled out and started going slow.
Alrighty. And I prefer games that, at least, you know, if you're a pretty good player, you have a chance on, you know, doing pretty good. Which I know, like, people like, what's that guy? Ninja and a few of them other guys, like, they finish first a lot. So, I mean, there has to be some skill base behind it. But I think a lot of it also boils down to luck. Yeah, yep. She's really into it too, man. Yeah, I don't really care for him, but the one streamer, I'm not sure. What's his name? Trying to think of his name. He's the one who wears like it looks like he wears a wig. Dr. Disrespect. There we go. Yeah, I don't understand the appeal to them. Like, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. I don't know. I watch his stream. It just seems like I've met arrogant people before, but he's arrogant to an extreme, which I know that's probably just his persona. I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life and all that kind of BS, but I don't like that. And if he really is like that in real life, holy shit. Yeah, I have seen, yeah, he does lose his cool a lot. And that's the reason why I can never be all that competitive. Because I just don't, like, when I die, I don't care. Like, I'm fully aware I'm not the best player in the world, and I know I'm going to die. I just don't, like, I can play a first-person shooter and not lose my shit. I used to be part of a gaming clan, and I actually played Overwatch at the competitive level. Not professionally or nothing like that. It was just, I had a group of people we played with, that type of thing. And all those people, man, they die and they would lose their shit. And I'm like, I can't do this, man. You guys stress me the fuck out. Like, I play games to have fun. Yeah, that's all he does, and that's all a lot of them play. It's battle royale, battle royale, and a lot of them don't even like. Who was it? Um, Summit G1 or Summit 1, something like that. He used to play Fortnite, and he hated it. and he's recently started playing games that he enjoys, and his viewership's actually went up. I mean, if you don't like the game, why play it? You know what I'm saying? Which he actually seems like he's a pretty nice guy. I like his streams anyway. But when I did watch a few of them when he was playing Fortnite, and you could tell he hated the game. Oop, I don't have my CB up. Now remember taking the 5 down to the 40. Did you adjust your GPS?
10-4.
Yeah, I agree, dude. There's so many people I work with that plays that game, and I'm like, don't even talk to me. I was like, you don't even, like, you playing Fortnite, I don't want to speak to you. Another person I work with, she actually ended up having to take her kid's PlayStation away because, like, they became addicted to Fortnite. I'm talking addicted to Fortnite to the point that they were like staying up all night, like it was pretty bad for someone his age being so young. And she had to actually take his PlayStation away. Washington State's supposed to be coming out. I would assume it's coming out soon, but they've announced that since in November, and here we are, you know, almost May, and it's still not here. And my latest that it could possibly ever come out was in June. And if it comes out past June, we might only see Washington this year. And that will be a big disappointment if that's all we see. Oh, that could be it, man. Like, maybe they're waiting for that. They need to, like, they really need to start pumping out states on this game. One, it will increase the population of ATS. I mean, ATS in comparison to ETS is nowhere near the population. And like they really need to focus on trying to get 4 to 5 maps a year. Like at the rate we're going, even the young people playing this game is going to be dead by the time they get this done. Is it really? See, I've watched a lot of streams on it. It looks good as far as, you know, looks realistic. But I never actually played it. There's another one too. I don't know if it was a battle royale. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was more in the survival category. It's called like it was a simple name. I just can't remember the name of it now. Oh well. Another game that you know, it's more survival too, and that was DayZ. Is it DayZ? Yeah, DayZ. And it was really popular when it was an Arma mod. And when they try to do a standalone, I've heard it's gotten better, but I'll never probably purchase that game. Its reviews are just too bad. I'm not gonna risk unless I get it for like, next to no money. I might try it then. Conan Exiles I heard is really good. I haven't actually played that one yet.
Well, hey there, Big Papa.
Hi, little bear. Take care of you, okay?
You too.
He has the best accent I've ever heard. I don't know. I love hearing him talk.
It's pretty awesome.
And that fucker, man, he puts down some miles.
Yeah. And I think he's what, like third?
I don't think he's quite that high. I think he's like 4th or 5th.
He's pretty up there, though.
Oh, yeah. But some of those people that are up there, like, you question if their miles are even legit. I mean, if they are actually legit, then literally all they do is play this game. Or they account share. One of the two is happening. Because there's just not enough time in the day, plus being able to sleep.
Well, I can understand just playing this game, but like that would be taking it to a whole new extreme. You're looking at like at least 17 hours a day.
At least.
There's not hardly any time to sleep. You're probably just sitting at your desk eating whatever food you can find. I don't even think I could pull that many miles a day. Like, I just lose my goddamn mind. Some days you can do quite a few.
Yeah, dude. Some of the like I'm on Truck Bucks, and it's a site for VTCs. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but some of these guys. Okay, the most miles I've done in a day ever, and that was just playing this game, and I played it all day. Like I did a 24-hour stream on it. And I managed to pull about 22,000 miles. Okay, these people are averaging over that. They average more miles than I ever have done doing a 24-hour stream. They average that every day for a month. And even then, dude, after that stream, my back was killing me. I'd sat for fucking 24 hours. Like, there's no way I could do that. Like, there's no way, like, I could have got up the next day and repeated that. But I'm probably older than a lot of these people, too, so... But still, I mean... I drove pretty hard that day, and I don't see a whole lot of people being able to average higher than that. Oh, like, this here. Yeah, last month. Last month I put down, I think it was 260,000 miles. That's a lot to me. I think I finished like, okay, that's 260,000 miles. That's almost, I was aiming for 10,000 miles a day. That's and it's just under 300,000, and at 300,000 that would have been 10,000 miles a day. And these people were blowing me out of the fucking water. I finished like, I want to say it was 6th for that month, which is really high ranking. But I mean, the people that were ahead of me by tens of thousands of miles. We'll sit here and do 4 or 5 hops to Astorias back to back in a day, like doing 6 to 10,000 That's nothing to us. But we play this game a lot. And to be honest, truth be told, like I didn't really play this game a whole lot, but I joined a VTC, really good group of guys, and that's what started me driving a lot more. Before I joined this VTC, I may have put like maybe 20,000 miles in a month, maybe, and that's probably highballing it there. I really don't play a whole lot of the games, in all honesty. I'm like normally I'll have like 2 to 3 games that I'm pretty dedicated to or try to be. Like, I'll play this, then Overwatch is my first person shooter, and then I play a lot of Heroes of the Storm. It's a MOBA. I'm not a big MOBA player, so I don't want to venture in. Like League of Legends, I know is the more hardcore version of a MOBA, and Heroes of the Storm's a dumbed down version of a MOBA, and that's why I like it. It's dumbed down. It's really simple for someone that's not all that great at them, and it's pretty fun if you're in the World of Warcraft type stuff. Like it's the characters all World of Warcraft everything Blizzard, all those kind of characters is in that game. Yeah, man, them like MOBAs are toxic communities, man. I don't know if you ever played one, but like, I don't care what game you've ever played that had a toxic community. It doesn't even compare to fucking like League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, like all those communities.
Well, hey there, Maxon.
Like if you're not like a world class player, then you suck, and you should go kill yourself. That's what they tell you.
Not too bad this morning.
Yeah, even Overwatch, it can be pretty toxic. Whoa, getting a little close to that side there. Give me a second, I'm just trying to get around him and then I'll... Alright, should be good now. Yeah, a lot of those games, man, if you're not like top rank, whatever the game is, then people just talk shit on you. Even though none of them are. I think it's really hard, honestly, to find games nowadays that aren't just...
So, where are you folks heading this evening?
We're running down to Hobbs.
Ah, copy that, copy.
I forgot what I was saying now.
Trying to get these last miles in.
There you go, nothing wrong with that.
Where are you running to?
I'm heading down to 10, playing around down there for a little bit, and then jump back up to Tucumcari.
I gotcha.
Yeah, May sucks trying to fight against. Every time you think you have her, she'll ice block or freeze you. Yeah, she's a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna let him around. Well. I like that. Man, I don't know if you kept track of it when that game first launched, but man, there was so much BS going on about Tracer's ass and that pose that she had. Overwatch is ridiculous. Like, the player base is kind of stupid. Like, they all want to know all the characters' sexualities. Who gives a fuck? Like, I don't give a shit if I'm playing a character that sucks a dick or licks pussy. I don't care. Like, goddamn. It just seems like, I don't know, this generation now, that they're a lot different. Like, I never once have cared about, like, whatever, if I was playing some game that had characters, sexualities, and all that kind of BS. And then when that was over, then everyone was bitching why there wasn't a woman in the Overwatch League. And I mean, like it or not, people watch guys because normally they're better gamers. People watch women when they want to see tits. That's just the truth. And if it wasn't true, every female stream that you go on wouldn't have their camera angled the best way you could see their boobs. Because that's how they get viewers. Just say. And they eventually got a female in the Overwatch League just to shut people up. And she actually is a good player, but yeah, you know, who knows? There might be a guy better than her. Maybe she's just there just to shut people up. I don't know. Isn't he one of them that went over with Papa?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
You're talking about Maxon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was two more. It was a heavy hitter.
I wonder if the miles they put in while they were at Heartland count for this month for them. Or do their miles go with them?
Probably counts for them, but or for Heartland, since they were technically with them.
So next month we'll see how big of an impact I had on them.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be drastic. Probably a good 500,000, if not more. Because Papa himself is driven, I think, over 200,000.
That's always Papa's always at the top. And those others aren't that bad either. The only one that I mean, I'm sure they have some that will be up there, but their biggest hitter now is going to be 50-foot Chrome.
You can tell he's quite salty at the ones who left, so I don't know what went down, but it wasn't good.
What was said?
I was on the road with one of them yesterday, and came out, and I think he called him a dick or something.
Holy shit.
I don't know what went down, but I'm guessing it wasn't very, very pleasant.
And most of the time, those kind of things never go drama free.
Well, when you get too big, like it, yeah.
It's hard to keep VTC that size. You know, all hunky dory. It's always gonna be someone that gets pissed off or something. Which I'm pretty sure they're like the army and they pretty much accept anyone with a heartbeat. So. And that's including, like, I've heard people recruiting for them, like, just been really annoying. And doing it over the CB. Like, I don't mind, if people want to put, like, posts in chat and stuff, I don't mind that, but I don't want to have to listen to some snotty-ass kid trying to recruit for some VTC. Like I'm gonna go to a VTC that some 5-year-old wanted me to join. What day is this month end?
I'm not too sure. I have to look at a calendar.
Well, next month we're both gonna push for 300,000 miles.
Next Wednesday.
Huh?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, okay. Well, we'll get a little bit of a late start then, because I'll have to work. But Thursday when I get home, we'll start trucking. Need to make sure that you have 2 loads already at the destination when the month resets.
Do what?
Need to have 2 loads at the destination when the month resets. So basically when the month resets at, I think it's 7 p.m., you need to have 2 loads already at the destination, just needing to be turned in. You can have 2 loads of up to, I think it's just over 3,000 miles, so that's not something we have to worry about. And we can turn them in instantly. So that'll pretty much put us at about 4,000 miles, just bam, instant. Now, do you have to do anything today?
No.
Okay. Then we're gonna drive all day. Are you good? Are you tired already, or?
Okay.
Okay.
As long as this, don't pull a breaker or whatever again. I'm hoping the extension cord will be alright for a few.
She actually we just woke up a few hours ago, so she should be good. And I need to get back. I've been working graves this last week, and tomorrow I actually have to work a morning shift, so I'm gonna just stay up and try to get back on my normal routine. I'm trying to get this truck over 1,000,000 miles. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Well, I'm at 260. But by the end of next month, this truck will be over probably about 500. I'll easily be over 500. That's probably going to be my job. Nope, actually it's not. I don't know who it is. Here, one second. I don't know. Quite a few people on for being this late.
Yeah, there's been more and more people on lately.
I'm still wondering when Washington State's gonna hit.
Hopefully soon, but at least I got the money put back, so as soon as it does, it's got it.
When that happens, though, we're gonna have to do a single player stream. It's the only way we're gonna be able to play it when it first launches.
They said it only takes like 2 days to get it in the multiplayer.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that. It normally takes a little bit longer than that to add an entire map.
We'll see. I'm not playing it until it comes out on multiplayer, damn it.
You're gonna have to. I'm telling you, I would expect it like a week or two. Is what I'm expecting.
Well, then I got
Like it takes them a day or two to add just a simple bug fix. Like they don't just normally, just bam, it's out. Oh, all right, thanks, man. Did you see your follow?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make sure you saw it. Whoa!
All my notifications are coming through good now and everything else.
I'm having to plug my vape
And I got it
in.
set up where it sounds like dice
You're wondering what I'm doing here.
Talk, so even if my phone goes down, I can still hear the dice noise and I get to turn back.
Ooh. Alright. I've been working on my overlay. I actually made this overlay. Even the animation on it. Using After Effects and Photoshop. I think it looks pretty nice. There's not really a whole lot of like anything related to ATS out there, so I pretty much had to make it. And it's my first overlay I've actually ever made. And I'm happy with it. I think it has room for improvement, but yeah, for a beginner, I think it's pretty good. Alright, we should be good on mileage, but let's make sure it's here. We got... Yeah. We can go another about 1,335 miles, so... And we only have to go another 1,100. So at about the 900 mile marker is when we'll be hitting the 40. Have you seen Ghost Rider, any of those guys?
Nope. Not once all month.
Oh well.
But I think they said they were taking this month off, so I'm sure they'll be hitting hard next month.
Well, this month we're gonna do the $20 gift card to our VTC. If we win it, then we're going to just open it up to all challengers.
You mean May?
May's just gonna be for us.
Okay.
But the following month, if we win, then we're just gonna open it up to anyone that's could challenge us. But we're gonna make them have to at least go into the Discord and at least have a contest register channel or something. That way we at least know who we're competing against.
Sounds good.
Well, right now we're on the 58. This will lead us over to the 40, so we got about about 200 miles. And then that will pretty much be a little more than halfway. So we're just about, or I say just about there, but we'll have about 900 miles. Got some trucks in the area, so be careful here. Is the one you have the oversized load?
Don't think so.
Then you got the wrong one.
I just picked bulldozer.
It was
You said bulldozer. You didn't specify.
yeah, and you saw the one with heavy load, and you're like, fuck that. That was the chain of events that happened.
What? Doesn't sound like me at all. I'm 44,000 pounds.
I have mine in tons.
Oh, good.
can't really see. The screen's a little too small for me to be able to see that. When we get to our destination, I need to adjust the lighting because I look like I'm fucking orange. With the lights just shining right down on me, like it fucks with the coloring on my camera. And it's either it's either like I look like I'm a ghost, like I'm white, like white, or I look orange. So I'm still trying to adjust the coloring where it doesn't fuck with the camera so much. Yeah, I look like I got sunburnt really bad.
That's why you can never go wrong with some pretty pink and black.
What's that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
That's not gonna make me not orange. The light is above my head.
I know that.
How about next month we throw in a DLC too? You wanna?
For a different winner, like a runner-up winner, or
No. We'll just keep adding like a DLC until someone eventually beats us. They're not that expensive anyway. Like $5, aren't they?
something like that. I figured like you could do the second place person gets the DLC.
Ah, we could do that. But it's still not gonna fix things because, I mean, more than likely, you'll be first and second.
Well, I told Marcus, and I plan on keeping it like that. As long as we see that they're really trying. Now, 20,000 miles ain't trying, sorry. If you don't hit at least 100,000, you're not trying. That, it would not go unrewarded. So I figured we'd do something for some kind of something. As long as they show that they really tried and they put in some miles.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Because some people just can't, you know, that's a lot, quite a bit of miles. So, I told them as long as they're trying, which is more than freaking 15, 20,000.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, most people have a hard time hitting 10,000 miles in a month, and we can do that in a day.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I hit 12, and the day before I think I hit 10.
So how many miles you up to?
85.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for getting started so late. I'm still gonna hit 100K this month, so.
Okay. I just rubber banded like hard. Now once we're done with this load, guys, we'll be doing another load from Hobbs to Astoria. I don't think the next load's gonna be an oversized, but I forget what it is. I think it might be we might be doing a load of butter.
Well, hey there. Glad you could join us.
Hey.
Your comments are extremely low for some reason.
That's like, where are you going?
We're headed down to Hobbs.
And right now, guys, we are taking the bulldozer. We're so we should be on the 40 now. I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. So we're about halfway to Hobbs. Then we'll be doing a return trip. I think we'll be taking a load of butter, if I remember right. How many miles did your GPS show?
838.
Okay. I think he said he's heading to Artesia.
Yeah.
Boy, these hills are fucking me up.
Taiwan number 2.
What was that about?
Good morning, big truck drivers over here. Hello, fellow truck drivers. How are you?
Do you know what this is about?
How would I know?
I don't fucking know.
Hello, fellow truck
That's when we know each other.
Sound like you knew him. So,
Are you coming in?
Oh, who? Rachel? No, I don't know Rachel. I do know Taiwan. That's the one I've been traveling with.
what is that, the Taiwan something or other? Did they change the name?
Yeah, I don't know. He was messing with some people from his company, and so now it's all backwards and jumbled.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Just doing a little trucking. We're heading down the Hobbs right now with a bulldozer. And once we get down there, we'll be returning up to Astoria. I'm wanting to say our next load is going to be butter. Oh. Would you like, would you play Mortal Kombat? No. So Mortal Kombat 11 came out. Looks pretty good. But I doubt I get it. Fighting games just get boring real quick. They're fun at first, but they get old fast.
Which ones, like Mortal Kombat?
All of them. Like any fighting game. I mean, there's only so much fighting you can do until it just gets boring. Of course, I guess you can say that about a driving game, and here we are driving for thousands and thousands of miles. And once we get to Hobbs, guys, I'm going to adjust the lighting on my camera. I know it'll look orange. I have lights right above me, and it kind of fucks with the camera sometimes. It's one of those hard. It's kind of hard to gauge because the lighting when I'm adjusting the camera is different than when I'm gaming. And so I had adjusted it where it looked fine, but obviously I didn't have my game actually up. So we'll have to, I don't know, we'll just have to play around with it a little bit. I guess they added a bunch of cities and roads, and I don't know if it's already added, or if they're going to do a small update before 1.35 and add this. the way the article read, they already added it, and they added a bunch of new roads, a few extra towns, in various parts of the ATS, and they did it to ETS as well.
Ah.
Would you want to play some Overwatch after this? Or you just want to drive?
And drive.
The what?
I said I thought we was gonna drive.
We were. But I want to take it easy this month. Next month is the one I'm gonna push. And I don't want to drive all day. I'd rather it just be the new month because this month's already blown anyway for me. But if you want to drive, go ahead because I know you have the miles where you can actually push your numbers. Me, I could drive all day and I'm still gonna be low. So. Are you talking?
I'm talking to to the viewers real quick. You might play a little bit.
If you'd rather drive, baby, that's fine. It's up to you. fact, I might just park this load.
Do what?
Take care, dude. Same here, man. Said I might just park this load at the destination, so I already have one of my loads done for when the new month kicks over. And then I'll just need one more before, I think you said it was Wednesday.
I'll do that on my 2 other profiles. That way this one I can still keep driving. So on my that one pink overlay, I can delete like the miles, cargo, and all that, right? Not this one, not the.
I don't understand what you're asking.
The one I had before you special made this one for me. Like I can.
Like the one like just like this one, but without the smoke.
No. The one right before that you helped me get. Like I can go in there since I won't be using it for ATS anymore and just delete the miles and all that out of it, right?
You can just delete the whole
That
damn
way
thing
that
if you
don't show
want.
up. No, I want it for my Overwatch because I'm not going to use this for my Overwatch.
You could just hide it. That way, if you ever did want to use it, you'd still be able to.
Oh, okay.
If you just put that into, like, what I do is I put it into a folder, and then I put all my things for ATS into the same folder, and then I click the little eye next to it, and it hides everything. That's how, like, even when I only used one overlay, it would allow me to, like, if I switch games, I just click that little eye, and it hides all the ATS related stuff, and that way it doesn't, you know, look weird with
So
another
you're going to
game.
make me a Diva overlay and a Mercy overlay?
I can.
I definitely want a Diva one. And yeah, I want a Mercy one too, since I switched between. Or can, that's probably too complicated to do them both in one.
Both in one, yes.
Okay.
I mean, it probably honestly isn't. I'm just not quite good enough to do that yet. Once we make this delivery, I'll just went in the stream for a minute and get my Overwatch overlays. In fact, I might even just work on a few overlays and work on your Diva and Mercy one. Plus, I need to figure out what's going on with my lighting because I literally look like a neon orange. Like if I was a hunter, I wouldn't have to even put any orange on because my whole body is.
So why did it switch all of a sudden and do that?
It's just because of the lighting in here. It's weird. Like I adjusted it and it looked fine, but depends on what game I'm playing and how bright the colors are in the game. Depends on what I look like, basically. And this one, I turned orange. And before that, everyone was saying I looked ghost white. But once we get down to Hobbs, guys, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll play some Overwatch here in a little bit. But I'm going to work on some overlays for Little Bear myself. I'm working on trying to get all the Overwatch characters overlays. That way, like, whatever character I happen to be playing that day, I can just switch that out overlay.
Ooh, I need a May one from the snowball fights for when December hits. when I do the snowball fights, that overlay would be amazing. Because December, I can tell you I won't be driving, like, hardly at all. I might be lucky to get 10,000 miles, because, you know, December to me is...
I'm just gonna start rotating months. 1 month I'm gonna drive, nothing but drive. Another month I'm gonna play Overwatch. I've really started liking Overwatch. Plus it helps me not get burned out on one game. I think if all I did was try to push miles on this game, it would burn me out where I wouldn't play it anymore.
When's rating coming out in Division 2? I need to...
It's out.
I really want to see why we can't... What?
It went out, came out on 24th.
Well, what the hell? I'm gonna have to check that shit out. Or are you not liking the game?
No, the game's fine. My problem with it is I don't even have that fucking game installed, I don't think. When I
You
reformatted
already
it.
uninstalled it?
No, I didn't uninstall it, baby. I reformatted my hard drive. Remember?
Yeah.
I'll have to take a look. I might have it installed. I can't remember. I had so many issues. I don't think I installed Uplay. But my problem with that, it's hard to stream it. Even on low settings, it's hard to stream it, and that's the reason why I kind of don't. Not that I don't like it. I can't really stream it efficiently.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it streams fine as far as like people watching it, but on my end it starts like it puts too much stress on the computer. But I'm hoping maybe they put out some bug fixes for it, and maybe that'll be fixed.
Well, we'll get that shit sold, and then you can just get some really souped up badass computer.
I'm gonna try to take one of these a weekday off and go over there and take care of that. Because of my schedule, really the only day I'd have to do it on is Friday. And I'm gonna.
And remember, you'd have to go down 3 days later again, and well, I don't know if she said 3 days later or within 3 days.
Whoa. But I think I have to decide, rather than getting 3 monitors, I'd like to get us the big BenQ. the big one. The one specifically for gaming.
Right.
I think the bigger monitor helps me with first person shooters. And I don't know. I mean, this one's pretty big. It's only a couple extra inches larger than the other one, really. And that other one would be, what was it? It was like 35 or 39 inches. It's pretty big, but I think that would help me with like Overwatch doing headshots, because you can see their head a lot easier. And my other thing is, a lot of times when you go to 3 monitors, the way it streams them, because it's different, it's hard to explain, but it cuts off a lot of your stream. It looks nice, it looks great on your end. It doesn't look so great. It doesn't look as good as if you were streaming it on 1 monitor. And I think a larger monitor would be nicer for us, rather than having 3. Not to mention it's cheaper. And not to mention that's 3 monitors that could go out at any point, and if one of them goes out, well, that pretty much shoots the whole fucking concept of it. Plus, we can get that really nice monitor for cheaper than we can get all those others. And they're lower end monitors, so. And this has been a really nice monitor so far. Like I like it better than the old one. And I mean, it's really cheap. I mean, for a monitor, brand new monitor, $130 is very inexpensive. I remember one time I had a monitor go out, it was years and years ago before we even met, and I shopped around for a monitor, and they were ridiculous. They're still ridiculous. Like I don't know how these. I mean, I'm sure. Like you can tell, like the outside of it's plastic, shit like that. But I don't really care about all that. I'm not looking for the monitor to look spectacular. I just want to play a game. This load has me slowed down to really slow. If you're wondering what's happening here.
Yeah, I can tell.
So I can install Division and we can play some Division, or we could do some Overwatch, or you could just play your truck game. You could do your truck game, and I could start installing Division. Maybe by the time you get a load done, it might be done.
Alright.
Or after this, we could enter stream. We could just see what the rating's like. I mean, if it doesn't look fun, no point in doing it.
Yeah.
But no, I really like Division. In fact, Division's so good, it could be one of those games where I'd make it my main game. But the performance on it is it doesn't make it fun.
Would a lot better of a computer help it?
Maybe to an extent, but I mean, Godspeed has a much better computer than us, and he can't do it either. I mean, he has a graphics card that's probably 3 or 4 times better than ours. But I think his CPU is kind of lacking, because he only has 6 cores and we have 16. So I think he has a really nice GPU, but a really shitty CPU. So I'm thinking if we got there's a one called Threadripper made by AMD, has 32 cores. It's double what we have, and the processing power is a lot better. And then if we got the NVIDIA TI, that would be 4 times better than what we have right now. If that computer wouldn't be able to run any game at ultra and stream, then the game's simply not optimized. And right now, most of the time, I play all my games on low. Not that my computer can't handle it, but when you factor in streaming as well in it, sometimes it lags. Even Overwatch. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, that used to, the difference from ultra to low was drastic. It's really not that drastic anymore. And so I really don't mind playing on low. And a lot of times I'd play on low settings on Overwatch. I mean, it's just not that big of a difference to me. I mean, I'm sure the colors and shit are brighter and shit like that, but I don't really care about all that. I would rather have a lag-free experience than have... lag really frustrates me. Alright guys, we got about 114 miles, then me and Little Bear's going to be taking a little break. We'll be back later. I don't know what we're going to play. We're going to play either Division or Overwatch. I'm up to 270,000 miles on this truck. How many you got? You should be getting up there.
19, I think is what it says.
You only have 19,000?
219.
Oh, okay. I was like, how?
Which it would be way higher, but I was driving on my other truck for a while.
Why'd you switch from your Volvo? I thought you liked it.
Man, I like the. I don't know.
What are you driving now?
My KW T680.
Okay.
Next month, I'm gonna buy a brand new truck. That way, I can keep track of exactly how many miles I've driven. That way too.
That is actually a really good idea. Just buy a new truck every month. And that's a good idea. That way you can see how many miles you have for the month. I actually never thought of that. I'll make us a division overlay once we end the stream.
Yeah, my computer just does not want to stream it at all.
Well, I'm gonna assume. I mean, it's been a minute since we played. I'm gonna assume that they probably put some performance patches through. Probably work a lot better now.
Hopefully.
I don't know the big deal. Like as far as the game, like my computer runs it just fine, smooth, no problems at all. But when you start streaming, and like I said, Godspeed's computer, that computer should be able to run that game on ultra and stream and still not have any issues. And even he struggles. So if his computer's struggling, then it's no wonder that ours is.
Well, what I didn't understand is with streaming, like the stream looks horrible, and I was getting so many skip frames and everything non-stop. But my game, like on my computer, my game itself was running fine. I wasn't getting all the lag and stuff. But on the stream, it looked like I was lagging non-stop and everything.
So mine was the exact opposite, where I wasn't lagging on stream, but I was actually lagging in the game. But the second I turned my stream off, all lag stopped. So it could even be a problem. Maybe it's Streamlabs having problems with the game. I don't know, but there's a problem somewhere. A lot of times, if you set up a game scene versus a display, sometimes that will fix that kind of shit too. Like there's just so many variables that it could be that's hard to narrow it down. But like I said, I'm gonna assume this will probably been a couple more performance patches, and we can just hope that it's corrected now. But we'll need to see how difficult this raid is, because we might need to be able to do challenger missions before we move on to this next level. I'm not sure. I never done challenger. I went up to hard. Alright guys, we're down to about 30 miles. We'll be dropping this load down in Hobbs. We're going to stay in Hobbs, and we're going to end the stream. I'm going to work on some overlays. Then when we come back, we'll either be playing Overwatch or we'll play Division 2. But I am going to have to install it. The game's somewhat large. I mean, it's not massive, but I think it was like 40 or 60 gigs. Too large for me to not end my stream, so. I'd reformatted my hard drive recently, and I obviously it removed all the games in the process. So a lot of the games I didn't bother to reinstall, and Division 2 just happened to fall on that list. In fact, most of the games, the only games I actually installed, I installed Overwatch and I installed ATS, and I want to say that's all the games I have installed on the computer right now. I'm sure I'm missing. Oh, I have Heroes of the Storm. Forgot about that one. But other than those, all my other games got removed in the process, so we're going to have to install it. And here we are. Like I said, guys, I'm going to work on some overlays, and then we'll be back here in a little bit. And we're either going to play, we haven't decided yet, we're either going to play Overwatch or some Division 2. And I killed my engine. There we go. We're just going to quick park this time. Alright guys, there we are. That's going to be it for the stream for right now. And like I said, we'll be back here in a little bit. We'll either be playing Overwatch or Division 2. But everyone, thanks for watching. Everyone take it easy, and I'll see you guys in a few.
I thought you was going to save that load for